Guys, today we are going to be making a abacus. What you will need for this project is a box, a pencil, some string, beads, scissors, and a ruler. So what you need to do is, we'll start with the box and the scissors. So let's put these to the side. We will need to cut the flaps off of the box. This will be a little bit tricky to do. Make sure you have sharp and long scissors like I do. Don't use these kind of scissors. So if these are the only kinds of scissors you can use, then you will not be able to do this project, just so you are aware. So you might want to find something else. I'll try to make a way to have a project to use those kind of scissors, but it's very tricky using those kinds of scissors and cutting cardboard. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video and cut the flaps, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back and I have my strips cut. So your box should look somewhat like this. And now what we will need to do is we'll need to take our ruler and see how long your box is. It might be different lengths, but mine is about 10 inches long. So we're going to have 4 strips, or 4 strings, and 10 does not divide into 4, but we'll put about 2.5. We'll do 2.5, every 2.5 dots, or 2.5 marks, we will draw a little mark right above it. So there's 5 and 7.5 and 10. That would work with 5 because one at the beginning, one at the end, 3 in the middle. But you do not need your ruler anymore, so we will just go ahead and put it away. And now what you will need to do is you'll take a push pin and drill a little hole to the other side. Make sure that your push pin's thing can go to the other side of the box. As you can see right there, you can see the little thing poking up. And drill a little hole in each and every one of these things. So I'll just do it right here. Okay, so you are actually going to need to do this you're going to need to make the hole a little bit wider. In some cases, because like my string will be a little bit wider, you don't always have to make your thing a little bit wider. But since my string is a little bit wider, it needs to fit in a small bit wider area. So let me see if this can get through. It does not look so. So what you will need to do if that happens, you can also use your pencil and make a little hole, but make sure it's not too big. And anyway, what you will need to do is you'll need to get your string through the hole, and if it's wrapped around, unwrap it. So let's see. Take that there. And once you have gotten it to the top, all the way to the bottom, cut it right there. And we need to make a tiny knot. And it needs to be at the very tip of the string. And then we will take a bead and push it to the knot. And it'll make the bead stay, as well as it will make the bead stay as well as it's sticking. So now what we need to do is we need to stretch it like this, and we will see where it goes. And you will need to make a small hole on the bottom for it. And then once you've made your hole, push your pencil through it again. And then you can take your string and try to put it into the other side. Alright, let's see. If you need to, you might have to get your pencil a little bit deeper to get like more area. But once you can get your string in, that's awesome. Okay, here's my pencil going. All my things are falling on the floor. And there. So now that you see that we have our string, we will take it and make a little hole. And we will need to try to get another little knot. And it's going to be very tricky. It might take you a minute, like it's taking me a minute. But actually, I'm forgetting something. Before we do this, we need to put the beads on. 9 beads. Sorry. So, I have 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and then 9. There. So now you put it through. Best you can. If it's too difficult and you need to glue it, that's fine. But while I am tying this knot, and doing the same thing for the other 4 strings, I'm going to pause the video and we'll be back and I can explain what happens, because you're going to do this with 4 different strings, or 4 more strings. But I'll be back in just a moment. I just want to say real quick, another easy way is you might want to cut a little bit more string and then tie it on, and that will get the string on. And you could do that. So you cut the little thing right there, and you would tie it to the string. But anyway, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back and I've finished making the abacus. Now the only thing that we need to do is talk about how it works. So what you do, you need to have 9 beads on each string. So you can take it and go like, let's say like, I'm like, what's, so like there would be like the 1s, the 10s, the 100s, the 1000s, the 10,000s. I'd be like maybe, what? Here, let me turn this up. Here, I'll help explain. So there would be the 1s, 10s, the 100s, the 1000s, and the 10,000s. So yeah, I'd be like, what is 324? So I would put 3 from the 100s, 2 from the 10s, and 4 from the 1s. So what's 324 plus 21,211. And then for that second value, I'd put it up and then I would count. So I would have 11,000 or 21,535. So that's how you would use an abacus. It can be also used for subtraction problems. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a like and subscribe if you can, and if you can share my YouTube channel to anybody, that would be great. Anyway, see you later. Bye.